Hello, welcome to Michelle's Sanctuary. You are listening to guided meditation and sleep hypnosis, A Night at the Movies. This meditation will help bring you into a deeply relaxed state, easing anxiety and worry by elevating your thoughts and emotions to a higher place as you visualize what you desire and what will fulfill you in this life. You will learn to replace and burn away thoughts that cause unrest and doubt by focusing on the beautiful imagery and positive feelings that come when you focus on what you desire, what you need, and what you are fully capable of experiencing and creating for yourself. The weight we give to our thoughts is entirely our decision and within our control. So why not make the decision to think of things that bring a smile to your face and warmth in your heart, clearing the noise and limitations that a worried mind carries without necessity. I invite you to find a comfortable place to rest where you will be uninterrupted and can easily drift into a deep and healing sleep. If at any point you wish to disengage from this hypnotic trance, take a sharp and quick breath. As you find yourself settling down, feeling the weight of your body let go into your bed, know that you are safe and you are very good at caring for yourself right now. Because in this moment, you are what matters most. Everything else can wait for another time. If you find yourself concerned about when the hypnosis process begins, relax in knowing that it already has, and you are doing all you need to do. Being here and letting go at your own pace. You are free to tune out my voice or focus on the spaces between words like silent interludes, or to drift away towards sleep and contentment. That is all right as well. You have allowed yourself to dedicate this time to your own personal needs and desires in this life. Before we begin, I want you to take a moment to honor yourself and thank yourself for taking the time out of your busy life to slow down and unwind. Too often in this life, we may be made to feel guilty for putting ourselves first. But when you heal and honor yourself, you will find a greater capacity to be a part of the world and those who share it with you. So feel gratitude and a peaceful stillness as you take a few deep and relaxing breaths. As you take a deep inhale, you may wish to stretch your fingers and toes, tensing them as they extend, and then allowing them to gently fall into a resting position as you exhale. However you feel most comfortable and relaxed is all right with me as this is your meditation. Together, so we are both centered, we are going to take 5 deep and relaxing breaths together, clearing all the air from your lungs. And inhale 1. Now exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. And finally, inhale 5 and exhale 5. During this meditation, we are going to take a journey to the cinema, and this evening's selection is going to be of your own creation, borrowing from your own life and your own desires for the future. It is possible you still have thoughts pushing through and popping up, and perhaps some of those are thoughts and concerns that bring you anxiety or stress. Right now, I would like for you to focus on them. That's right. We are not going to fight the anxieties or thoughts that plague you. We are going to acknowledge them before we find a way of letting go. I would like you to imagine that you are in a very small town that feels as though we have gone back to a simpler and quieter time in history. There is a river that flows behind the town square. You're on a main street, and perhaps it is lined with old historic buildings. It is a bit late on a weekday evening. The shops are closed. Only a car or two pass by. There is a shine to the sidewalks and dark road from an earlier rain, and you feel comfortable and at peace, knowing this is a night for your own splendor and enjoyment. As you walk to the middle of the street, you come to a cinema. The marquee is brightly lit and nostalgic to an earlier time. You approach the ticket booth beneath the marquee. There is an envelope that reads your name, just waiting for you to claim it. You take the envelope, and inside it contains a ticket, and you enter the dark lobby. The lobby leads to a dark hallway, decorated in lush carpet and rich wallpaper in shades of burgundy and gold. You follow the hall into the theater. It is empty and dark, and the film is about to begin as the projector turns on and the screen goes white. You take a seat wherever you typically prefer to sit, because this theater is for you and only you. And as you sink down into the velvet softness of your chosen seat, you feel yourself becoming very heavy and feeling quite tired. The theater becomes even darker, and a light begins to flare from the projection room as the film begins. And you see yourself on the screen. And in this film, you see your greatest struggles being played out. Now, I cannot see what you are seeing, but I would like for you to try to show me all that you see playing before you. Perhaps it is worry about money or the future, or something that went wrong today. Maybe it's your health or the health of someone you love. Maybe it's the state of the world or problems that seem beyond solving. Whatever it is, you are watching and observing from the outside. And as you watch, those heavy feelings inside your heart and your lungs, or wherever it is that you carry your sorrow and stress, is starting to crackle, almost like a lake covered in thin ice. And once a crack is formed, many more fissures continue. And as these feelings and stresses are broken up, you begin to feel a warmth taking over. It starts with your toes, like a waterfall of warmth that's flowing upward, covering your feet and your legs, traveling to your hips and your torso, washing over your organs and your throat, and finally reaching your face and the crown of your head. It is almost as though you have been covered in a warm blanket of healing light. And as you feel the warmth and security, you are in the theater and look to the movie screen. And as you look at the screen, playing out your fears and your worries, it begins to tear and dissolve, melting away the images of stress and concern. And as the screen dissolves, there is another screen that is revealed. It seems to be even bigger and brighter than the previous screen. First you see the numbers, and they are counting down. They appear in any font or color that you desire, appearing one number at a time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as the numbers have finished, you now see a new film playing. It is perhaps a memory, or perhaps you are imagining it. It is a time when you had no concerns, when you were first brought to this world, when you had no choice but to trust and depend on what life gave you to get by and to survive. This may seem like a very difficult thing to do now, but the feelings and images in this film are anything but scary. You feel trust, and perhaps you see a memory playing that brings you to an amazing time in your life. And if you do not conjure such a memory, you may imagine it. You are warm and comfortable and feel as though everything will work out just right. All of this you observe from the outside, as though you are all-knowing and completely in control, because right now you are the director, the writer, and the visionary for all that plays out before you. The happy memory begins to fade into the next scene, and it is taking you to a future moment. And in this moment, you have little concern and see only the positive side of all you once worried about. If there were money concerns, now you see a bank statement or checks coming in. Or if it was your health, now you see yourself vibrant and restored. Whatever it is that you long for in your life is appearing on the screen, playing out before you. I want you to focus on the details of this film and your happiness in this future moment. And I want you to try and share them with me. No one needs to know what these hopes or desires are. This is your private time to hope and to dream. But you may share them with me if you like, one slide at a time, all that you wish to have in your life. Maybe it is a home that you own and feel safe, or a relationship with someone who values all the beauty you bring to this world. It is okay to see material possessions, just as it is okay to focus on feelings of abundance. Perhaps you see yourself going on the trip you have longed to take. Whatever it is, let it keep playing and feel the safety that comes with this experience. Feel the joy and the relaxation in knowing that it all works out. It is all okay, and deep down, you knew this all along. You are okay, and your trust in this process and in yourself are rewarding you kindly. And as you feel very full of life and full of peace, this stillness envelops you, and suddenly you are feeling very tired. You feel the heaviness of your body sinking down, 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 and you feel the warmth and the light, the protective blanket around you and your dreams tonight, feeling relief, letting go, just letting go. And in the backs of your closed and very tired eyes, you may see nothing but blackness. The theater has gone dark, but you may also see yourself at your very best, and you see yourself smiling. Your eyes are smiling too, and you cannot help but to laugh lightly, not feeling shame for this bountiful happiness, because the thoughts of others no longer matter. What matters is you, and finding this bliss, because you deserve it, and you always have deserved it. And as you connect with this positive source, You connect with all that is good and all that you wish to attract. Uncertainties are being overwhelmed by feelings of hope and understanding. They were just unwanted noise all along, noise that has been turned down to mute, as the sound of joy is turned up and you are now able to live your life to its fullest, without regret, without doubt, without fear. You may have often wished to be fearless, but being fearless is not brave. Brave is having fears and choosing to discard and overcome them. And you are brave, and you have chosen the path to this joy and contentment. You have braved the battle of yourself and have come out ahead. And as you feel this peace, drifting into a sleep full of kind dreams and dreams that will rejuvenate you for a fresh start tomorrow, your mind will reset as it unwinds, and your thoughts become kinder to yourself, and you are loving. And your breath is like the breath of someone in a very sound sleep. The tension released from the tops of your shoulders, down your collarbones, and each breath cascades down like a warm waterfall. Each breath has no choice but to be relaxed now as you surrender to sleep. Surrender to peace, counting down to a night of rest and peace that is all yours, that you very much deserve. 10. Finding peace. 9. Still and carefree. 8. Relaxed and at ease. 7. Tired and oh so heavy. 6. Letting go. 5. Dreaming of a better day. 4. Content to be alive. 3. Drifting further and further. 2. Finding sleep. 1. Finding bliss. Good night.